Don't we just love how cool and base a lot of Asian developers are? Because a lot of Western developers do not listen to their audience. They rather pander to a small demographic that does not play their games, and a lot of people are sick of that. Meanwhile, the Asian developers knows what gamers want. Gamers want good-looking women in gaming. Gamers want fun gameplay. Gamers want cool art styles in gaming. And one of the most popular Asian games right now is the First Descendant, a game that has all of the above that I have mentioned. But of course, ever since the game got released, a lot of people have been attacking the game because of how good the women look. A lot of losers who sit on Twitter all day, and a bunch of ugly feminists that can't stand the reality that fictional characters look better than them. Yes, there are women that feel insecure because pixels on a screen look better than them. And we have an old hag in the Discord server for the First Descendant, and she is telling the developers to not listen to quote-unquote gooners. I don't know what that word means, but here's that post from the Discord server. It says, "This and other feedback like it has been skipped over time and time again. I, like many others, feel you are only listening to gooners and not understanding the majority of your audience will like the jiggle aspect to have an option to turn it off. This game needs balance in how women and men are portrayed, not jiggle effects. Thank you." And as you can obviously see, a lot of people gave her the clown emoji because she is a clown and she does not represent the community. And you claim the majority of the community does not want jiggle physics? Are you retarded? You are not the majority. You are not the majority of gaming in general. Gamers are men. Gaming has always been by men for men. And as soon as game developers in the West started listening to women over men, gaming in the West fell apart. You are not the majority. The quote-unquote gooners are the majority. I still don't know what that word means. I think it just means shaming men for being men, and you're not gonna shame us. That's why everybody's clowning on you, because you don't speak for us. You only speak for yourself. If you don't like the gooner material in the game, go play some homosexual game. Whatever it is you women do. What do you play? The Sims? Animal Crossing? Candy Crush? Scrabble? What the fuck do you women even play? If you don't like it, get the fuck out of the community. You do not represent the community, you ugly fucking bitch. You look like shit in your profile pic. You look old and miserable and depressed. Get a fucking life. But the developer behind the game responded to that idiotic women getting mad. They posted this reply here. "Thank you so much for speaking on our behalf. As Neko Primer mentioned, we are not cherry picking jiggle physics to add to the game. We are reflecting deeply on areas we believe we have fallen short, including adding content, improving quality of life, reworking and rebalancing Descendants, introducing new skins, improving product policies, and providing more in-game awards including skins. Jiggle physics is only a small part of this effort, and it does not come at the cost of sacrificing other resources entirely. To accomplish all of this, we are actively expanding the development team to our beloved successor players. Please do not worry too much and give us a bit more time. Our aim is just not short-term fixes, but continuously adding and improving content to rekindle the fun of the game. Based ass developer. They are not gonna listen to this bitch. They're gonna give us those jiggly boobs. The developer knows what gamers want. And by gamers, I mean men. We are the gamers, not the women. We men. We spend our money on this game. So the developer should listen to us and not those crazy bitches. This is the kind of energy we need in game development spaces. Tell these crazy women to get lost. Do not bend over to the mob. Do what you want to do with your game. Do not care about what people think and what people get offended by. Make the games that you want to make and people will choose to buy it. The market will decide what gets bought and sold. And nowadays gamers want some jiggle physics in the games because we're not getting that from Western developers. They don't want to give us what we want over here in the West because they hate us. They hate men. Companies in the West have been invaded by women. If the First Descendant was made by a Western developer, we all know what would have happened. They would have apologized and claimed that they didn't mean to offend anybody. We didn't mean to make women so mad. We didn't mean to offend women by having good looking women in the fucking video game. We sorry that the pixels look too good. We will change it in the next update. We will learn from our mistakes. We will do better. We will listen to our audience. We will listen to women's stories, and we will make the women flat chested in the next update. We are so sorry to offend you, and we will promise to do better in the future." That's what would That's what would have happened if this game was made in America. Thank God for the Koreans. They listen to their fans, and the West shits on their fans and attacks their fans every fucking day. But the East, they know what we want. I will buy more characters and I will enjoy my time in the game because it is a fun game. Ignore all the haters, ignore all the feminists, ignore all the journalists. This is a fun game. And the woman looks so damn juicy. So thank goodness the developer has some common sense and told that ugly feminist bitch to fuck off. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So all the feminists getting mad at the First Descendant, go fuck yourself.